Whoa, it's the Yewllusion and Owl. We're Play-Dohing.
I want that line.
What do you want? What do you want me to make the dog out of?
I want to make the dog orange.
Orange? You want an orange dog out of this one right here? Right here. So we got the Play-Doh out. We're making animals. We had a big nap today. Did we have a big nap today?
Yeah.
I went to the dentist today, right? So I went to get my crown put on, which was already a financially burdensome reality to deal with. So I go in there to get my crown, and I'm like, dude, the last couple of weeks, man, something's been bugging me on the tooth right below it. And he's all right, let me take a look. And he's like, oh, your tooth's cracked. There's like a filling, it's cracked. He's like, should we do it right now? I'm like, all right. So another $1,200 later. It was a pricey afternoon in my dream, dude. And I got the taste of crazy good.
I did book the animals. I promise. I didn't.
What did?
I just put word rolling them.
So
that's what it
was one of those moments. I'm sitting there in the thing. I'm like, here's the credit card. Let's do it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, right? You're in the dentist's office. He's like, you have a cracked tooth. And I already know, man. There's no. It's either just pay up front now, or pay double later, because and be in pain. So I was like, let's do it. Like, oh my God. And then so I'm laying in the thing, and if the dentist is listening to the all that like Motown, you know, Supremes kind of music, you know, all that like love music, that Motown love music, dude. I swear to God, that was the dude's drilling on my head with the whatever he's got going on, just going to town, putting in the crown, and like
I got it. I just got it.
I had to do everything in my manliness to keep from crying. I got so bummed.
These animals talk.
Listening to the music as he's drilling on my head, and it was like this intense, I don't know, man, like, talk about like being on your own, like sitting in the dentist chair getting your head drilled on, and realizing that, like, you know, attachment to lower dimensional reality. So
here, right?
So, you know, I got done, and then he's like, well, depending on how the pain goes, and if you get any pain in the next 2 weeks till we come back to put the crown, here's your yellow orange dog. Oh. You might need to get a root canal before we put the crown on. I'm like, oh my God, there's another $1,500. This tooth thing. But you know what, the modern world, right? At least we have dentists. Be grateful we have dentists.
Oh, you were open the big color.
You want big color?
Yeah, I like the big color.
Don't we have any of this in the small?
I need to make.
Look, there's a small one right here.
Oh, thanks. I like pink, but I really like white. I like white. That's my favorite color.
We don't have any more. White's your favorite color? And I thought pink was your favorite color. So it was this. There was like that full reality check, like super moment of like
that's so nice.
Financial fear in the
here
in the thing. So I got, and my head was you know, I was in the chair for 3 hours. I was just like, oh my God, I'm driving home, I'm tripped out. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? You know, all that like, what am I doing stuff comes in, you know, you're beat down when they've been traumatizing your skull like that. And so I pick up Owl. We were supposed to go to the pump track today, but the dentist thing took hours longer than it was supposed to. And I picked him up. I was like, Owl, dude, can we just like go get some orange chicken and some monkey milk, and can we go like lay down and take a nap? I've been at the dentist all day, and I showed him what was going on in my mouth, and he's like, all right, totally. He's like, So we're gonna cut school on Friday and go to the pump track. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Yeah. So anyway, we went down to do that. I was stoked. Al was fully on board to like be my co-pilot today and just be like, I got you, dude. Let's just go like cuddle and like lay down and take a nap. And then
No, he's wet. Oh, there's some in there.
What's that? What's in there? What?
No.
No? And
Oh, here.
just a second.
Just a second. Open.
And then you go to the post office. You go to the post office, and sometimes rad things show up in the mail that make you see. People were asking me about God. How do you know God exists, and what's God to you? And God and this. God to me is this, or this is an example of God in my life.
You can use the hat.
I know. Just a second.
Have this.
Yeah, you want that? Take that. Whoa! Oh no, dude! Animal the bunny went down. There you go.
Thank you.
And how do I know God exists in my life? So I'm
Once I put it, how about wait there?
Oh, you don't want to wear it?
No.
And I was like, all of a sudden I'm like $3,000 for the day. Like, what am I doing? Lost. My head hurts. I'm fully like
Daddy, open.
spun out, and this is what I get in the mail. This is my message from God.
Got a cutter.
Someone custom made just ignore it 2019 hat for me. Boom, sent it to me. It arrived perfectly timed for today. People are like, I got a bunch of emails since that Golden Cast video.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Open wet. I like wet.
What'd you do with that pink though? Did you make something with it?
Yeah, I cut it.
And what are you gonna do with it?
I just made the big fish like that. I cut the knife with it and I make a big fish.
Big fish.
Yeah, a big one.
Big one. Big one.
This is going to go in this thing.
There's your red. So that's what it is.
Now I gotta cut it.
I don't know how to explain it. There's no like answer like in this terrestrial world about like the problem's not solved. It's all just kicked to the next thing. But the sign arrived. See, God through one of his people. I don't know who it was, by the way. Let's see if there's any. I don't know. I don't think there was a note in the package, but whoever sent me this, you're rad.
I like that.
You like that hat?
What's on it?
It says, just ignore it, 2019.
Oh, it's white. It's a white hat.
Yeah, you like that. And that's what it's all about. Because see, when I was sitting in the dentist chair, and I'm feeling all that weird feelings, listen to the music, they're drilling my head. I'm just sitting there, I'm laying there, I'm praying to God. I'm like, God, just help me. That's the easiest prayer I know is help me. They're drilling my head, then all of a sudden, it just that the financial stuff telescopes from there. I leave there, I'm rattled. Like I'm rattled. You just gotta here's the credit card and walk away and be like, all right, okay. And then you're left to your own devices, right? And that's where faith comes in. That's where faith comes in, where I'm like, it's all going to be okay. Just go pick up the bird. And the bird was so cool about the whole thing because we had big plans. He was just bummed I was late. I talked to him. I was like, were you bummed I was late? He's like, totally, dude. I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he's like, yeah, I was bummed you were late. Because I usually tell him if I'm going to be late. Because he knows. He's got like the internal clock like I do. He knew I wasn't on time. But he was just so cool with like, yeah, he took care of me, dude. It was pretty rad. He knew my head was just thrashed, both physically and mentally and emotionally. And so that's it. And then this arrives in the mail, and this is all I needed. So that's the message from above. Because it could have arrived any day the week before and any day later. I could have not gone by the post office box today, but I did. And I got the message, and I was like, everything's going to be all right. Because God, through one of his people, sent me the message. Okay? Anyway, where'd you go, dude? Oh, you went to the bathroom, dude. So we're Play-Dohing. Just ignore it. 2019. It's all going to be fine. All right, don't forget to subscribe, dude. Subscribe. And their coffee cups are almost gone. T-shirts are about 10 days away, but I just got the old ones for right now. I haven't gotten the new ones done because my buddy's lagging. And tomorrow morning, 9:30, Craig Foster, Santa Monica Unified School District school board guy is coming for a coffee talk, dude. Craig's rad, dude. You're gonna be stoked. Anyways, Yewllusion out. Did I say subscribe? Subscribe, dude. Don't forget, financially support this channel. Do all that stuff we have to do because it's all about us.